everybody. Welcome to Season 2 of the Classic Series. I see that I have forgotten to take some cars out of here, but that's okay. I guess Angel, Guzman, Rafa, and River are racing today, even though they're not in the series. Anyway, so we got Season 1 champion Slubnar on pole next to Chris. Then row 2, you have the 13 of Nick alongside Cannon Gage, and then you got Felipe Ford, and then Angel Guzman, who's not supposed to be in here. And then there's Max Suave, Turtle, Rafahin, who's not supposed to be in here, Ziggy Stardust, River, who's not supposed to be in here, among others. River, you're not a driver, but for some reason you're in this race. So I guess River has a chance to win in that 5 car, even though he's not even a driver. Alright, so Slubnar, Season 1 champion, will lead us to the green flag. We are green here in Season 2. Chris gets up to an early lead here in the 17 car for Stevenson. I don't even know if that team exists anymore, but hey, it's in this race. Chris has got the lead. And then there's Nick, and then Slubnar, Felipe Ford, and then Max. Yeah, 32 laps. This should be something. I have the pit stops on ×2 tonight. I don't know if I actually pit twice, but that's important information. Chris out to an insane lead. That's kind of concerning. And then there's Nick and all these cars. The driver in last place is William Roundy, and not William Roundy, it's Big Slime. I might have forgotten to put in his ratings. Oops. But anyway, somehow Chris has a second lead at Daytona. Tell me how that makes sense. And then there's first race for Nick in the 13 car for NR Man. Good for him, I guess. And then there's Max. Good for him, I guess. Slubnar, Angel Guzman, for some reason. Felipe Ford, River, for some reason. Turtle, Suave, Jake Scarborough, Rafahin, for some reason. Reese Elders, Cannon Gage, William Roundy, Ziggy Stardust, his teammate Carson Sherman, and then Big Slime. So, I don't know. So, there's about 100% chance the 17 car is going to fail inspection because this is Daytona and somehow he's a 1.66 second lead. And someone tell me how that makes any sense. But whatever. Anyway, there's Max, he's in second place. Angel Guzman to his inside. Guzman has made one start this in the Classic Series. It went horribly. And then River, who's also not supposed to be in this race. You got second and third place, 2 cars that are not supposed to be in this race. Then there's Slubnar. Slubnar was the Season 1 champion. He beat Suave by 2 points. Suave is right here. Suave is the only driver ever to be going for points in the Classic Series while being full-time in the Big Series. Stupid decision if you ask me, but okay. Back out front, it's still Chris. And somehow his lead is growing. This is going to be a fun race. Change the logo, yeah. I'll change the logo eventually. This is like, I didn't prepare for this at all. As you can tell, there's 3 cars in this race that aren't supposed to be. 17 got that Dale Jr. Xfinity Series package. 17's got something under that hood. I don't know what Tyler Stevenson put underneath the hood of that car, but it is going. Let's see what his lead at the line is. He leads River by 1.67 seconds. And that's something to go off of, because River is the best driver in this series. By the way, he may not have a ride, but River is in fact the best driver in this series. Just saying. There's Michael Blummel. Oh shit. Sorry about that. That sometimes happens. Michael Blumel, are you this guy? No? Who are you, Michael? Oh, you're Ziggy Stardust. Oh. Ziggy Stardust is in here. Where is Ziggy Stardust? Oh, there's Ziggy Stardust. Back in 16th place. Naturally for NNA in this series. For some reason, they're just terrible. Jake Scarborough has pulled his way into second place. I believe Jake Scarborough has the best paint scheme in this series. That's something. And he looks to be closing on Chris. That's good. Maybe we'll have some competition for the lead. That would be nice. Oh, he's closing on Chris fast. He's going to pass Chris. Scarborough to the outside. Chris makes a block. Scarborough dives to the inside. Looks like he'll make the move on Chris. But Chris will lead the lap, but Scarborough will make the pass through the tri-oval, or will he? Looks to have a slight advantage over Chris. And all of a sudden, Jake Scarborough has passed Chris, even though Chris had about a 12,000 second lead. But cool. We are all single file here. Rafahan, who's not supposed to be in this race, is in 11th place. Vicky Stardust underneath Carson Sherman. And then Big Slime. Oh no. Big Slime is going to be slow. Oops. Yeah, Big Slime is going to get lapped real quick, but they are single file. But, hey, the leader is not 3 seconds ahead, so that's good. That's good, I guess. That's Reese Elders in the 1 car. That's Max in the 99, River in the 5, and then Angel Guzman in the 88. Whoa. There's really nothing to talk about because this race has been very boring, like they're all single file. And you guys are interacting with me in chat, so I got nothing to talk about right now. Who do we want to look at, though? He's got a pretty paint scheme. Go on board with Angel Guzman, because, you know what? Sure. Went on board with Guzman there. He made a couple moves in the draft. That's good. That's better than nothing, as he trying to make another move on the 99 car of Max. That's pretty cool. We still have 22 laps to go here. I wish this race would go by faster, not gonna lie. Let's go back out front, check on Jake Scarborough, who has one half his races in the Classic Series, despite not showing up for one. And then there's Chris, who showed up for the first race and then hasn't showed up since. So that's fun. Got River, Guzman, Max, Elders, Roundy, Big Slime, who is just so fucking slow. Big Slime is slow. He just held up Slubnar, which is hard to do. Season 1 champion Slubnar. with Suave behind him, 1-2 in points last season, are running here. And what? Ethan ninth? Something like that, I don't know. And then there's Nick making his first career start in the 13 car. It's good for him. Big Slime is going 170 compared to Nick's 180. There's Rafahan. Rafahan has like a couple of wins. That's cool. And then Cannon Gage. And Turtle. Felipe Ford. Carson Sherman, Ziggy Stardust, and backup run. These two cars are the only two that can literally do anything, as they are 6 seconds ahead of River. 6 seconds ahead of River. Holy shit, dude. Again, if you need a driver in the series, River's the best one. Just saying. And then... anything else to really talk about? No, not really. Let's talk about the rookies. This is Nick for NR, man. Yeah, he's a rookie. Suave is here. That's awesome. Hi, Suave. You're about to be passed by your rookie teammate. Let's see if Nick can make the move on Suave. Yep, okay. And the other rookies, Felipe Ford. Yeah, he's a rookie. Big Slime. He's a rookie. He's going really slow. And I can tell I forgot to put in the ratings for this car because I have my own. I don't use the default ratings as my default ratings. I have my own system. Suave, you are P9. You are P9 right now. There you are. You're behind Slubnar. And then get your teammate behind you. By the way, those were all three of the changes made this year. All three of them. 3. Anything else to talk about? There's William Roundy. He's in 3rd now. They are now 8 seconds behind Scarborough and Chris. Oh, Chris is taking the lead from Scarborough. Chris is pulling away from Scarborough. What in the world? Who are all the championship eligible drivers? All right, so Chris is championship eligible. Scarborough is championship eligible. Ziggy Stardust is championship eligible. By the way, Stardust and Sherman are now a lap down. Roundy is not. Elders is championship eligible. River is not. Max is championship eligible. Technically, Guzman's championship eligible, but he's not going to be racing after this, I don't think. Slubnar is championship eligible. Suave is. Nick is. Rafahan is not. Felipe Ford is. Cannon Gage is not. Turtle is. Big Slime is. And those are all the championship eligible drivers, and not. I let Samson have the 10, and he didn't use it. Yeah, in fact, Samson did switch numbers, but he switched to the 16. So he just literally completely disregarded the 10, yeah. Sorry, Ziggy. Down there in 16th place, but hey, you run past your teammate for 15th, if that's any compensation. Oh yeah, Stardust is not point eligible. He runs in the main series, doesn't he? So Ziggy Stardust is not point eligible. I apologize. Sometimes we make mistakes in our man. Sometimes we make mistakes. That's how you exist. What? Oh, they're pitting. They're pitting. So they are pitting. Slubnar went down. Guzman, it looks like Roundy led them down. Okay, so it looks like they're taking 2 tires? Yeah, it's 2 tires for everybody. Is it still only 2 drivers? The reason there's 3 drivers out in track for some teams is because that was a mistake. I forgot to take the drivers who technically were no longer racing this season, who raced last season out. So they're all in this race. So technically, the cap is still only 2. But you know what? Executive decision. Fuck it. You can now have 3 drivers. You can now have 3 Classic Series drivers because I'm an idiot and forgot to take out some cars from last season. And for continuity purposes, we're going to keep them in. And if anybody wants to help, River is available. He's available. Just saying. There's Big Slime. Down in last place, not having a very good debut. By the way, he was the replacement for River. He replaced River. Who's in the lead? Scarborough. Looks like he took the lead from Chris. Oh, I guess I can't make an executive decision to make it 3 cars. Then I guess it's 2. Third cars will be going away, I guess. I don't know. Even though this is my series. So we got Chris closing up on Scarborough. That's cool. Maybe we'll have a pass for the lead here. Some excitement for once in this race. Chris to the inside of Scarborough. Scarborough will lead the lap, but Chris will take the lead. But there's Big Slime. Big Slime is a very slow. Big Slime going 169. Well, the leaders are going 180. That's not great. Chris has officially cleared the 33 of Scarborough. Looks like they'll just go to the inside of Big Slime. Looks like Big Slime will fall the 2 laps down. And probably that won't be the last time he'll be lapped tonight. Kenny Gage will probably be the next victim of Scarborough and Chris, as he's about the distance of the trioval, I guess. 3 cars expands the field and can give other free agents a chance. What other free agents? That's a good point. That's a good point, but I don't care. Technically, if I never take out the cars from last season, some teams will have 3 cars. Like they do tonight, Samson does, you do, and Guzman does, I think. They have a 3rd car? I don't know. Yeah, they do. And Chris and Scarborough are still in the lead, 7 seconds ahead of William Roundy. Because, of course, Biggie Stardust. I mean, yeah, you can ask if people want to join. The problem is nobody wants to join. That's the issue here. Nobody actually wants to join us. Which I guess, whatever. Anyway, there's Ziggy Stardust and William Roundy drafting here. Roundy in 3rd. Stardust in 15th. Let's get a Big Slime update, because he's the most interesting thing in this field with how slow he's going. Oh my god, is every car already... There's Big Slime. Here's our Big Slime update. Looks like he's going to block his teammate William Roundy. Oh my god, he's going so slow. This is the basic. Big Slime is going to hold up Ziggy Stardust. And River just refuses to pass Big Slime. Stardust will get to the inside of the 16 car. And it looks like Big Slime will fall even further back. It's the 10 and the 13 cars out here in 8th and 9th place. That's something. There's Suave in 10th, so there's the NR Man cars right here. 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then Slipknot, the Season 1 champion, back in 11th. Turtle back here. Gannon Gage. Felipe Ford. And then back out front, it's the 17 and the 33 car. Still 5.5 seconds ahead of the 24 of William Roundy. Maybe they'll catch up in the next 10 laps. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who knows? As this race has been extremely boring. Pretty much nothing has happened at all. I've been having to repeat myself to talk about literally anything tonight. Pass for the lead here. Scarborough going to the inside of the 17 at Chris. He's going to try to use his teammate to draft past the 17. I'm in the wrong camera. There we go. Will this 33 be able to clear the 17? Looks like he'll be able to. Using his teammate as a pick, Scarborough goes to the lead. Past Chris. Oh, they are catching the leaders. Good point, River. They are catching the leaders. Roundy, Stardust, Elders, and River are now catching the 33 and the 17 cars. They're going to have to get past this 8 car if they have any chance with only about 8 laps to go. Here at Daytona, maybe this can get interesting tonight as Chris dives to the inside of Scarborough. Will Chris be able to take the lead from Jake Scarborough? And Chris will get past the 33 car. Back to the lead goes Chris here in Daytona. And the 24 has gotten to the back of the 33 here. Hold on, we actually have a race here. The 24 goes to the outside of Scarborough. Chris blocks William Roundy. Roundy trying to get by Jake Scarborough here. He's got no help. Ziggy Stardust does not go with him, neither does Reese Elders. Will River be able to catch up to the back of this group and make things interesting here? Ziggy Stardust go to the inside. Goes to the inside of William Roundy, trying to get past him. He'll get past him. Trying to get past Jake Scarborough, too. Will he be able to get to Chris and take... Wait, no, Ziggy Stardust is lapped down. Never mind. Sorry. Forgot Stardust was a lap down. Looks like Ziggy Stardust will take his lap back, but Reese Elders is not a lap down. Reese Elders is on the lead lap. He's diving to the inside of his teammate. Reese Elders trying to take the lead from Chris here. Reese Elders goes to the lead. Chris, the dominant car tonight, has lost the lead. Scarborough and Chris go to the back of the group. River has made his presence known. He is in this group. We actually have a race tonight after literally nothing happened for 25 laps. William Roundy goes to the inside of Reese Elders. He will take the lead. Who will be able to hold on to this lead going to 5 laps to go? Roundy will dive underneath the lap car of Ziggy Stardust. William Roundy to the lead. There's a 91 of Cannon Gage. He's a lap down. Cannon Gage going 175 compared to leaders going about 185. So they're going to blow past Cannon Gage unless Cannon decides to block. Which is not past these NR 2003 AI. And Roundy goes to the inside of Cannon Gage. He'll clear him pretty easy. Gage being a good lapper here today. And there's River. River, who technically doesn't even have a ride right now, is in second place. Trying to take the lead from William Roundy. Roundy, who was in the championship for last season in the main series, pretty cool for him, has not had a good series, not had a good season in the main series, driving for Euro Motorsports in the C16 car, trying to turn his trying to just luck around a little bit with a win here in the Classic Series. He's pulling away from River a little bit. That's something. As we go to 3 laps to go here in Daytona, Ziggy Stardust dives to the inside of the 5 on River, and that might seal it, really. Or will it? I don't know. Chris and Scarborough, the fastest cars all day, are behind Ziggy Stardust. They're getting from his draft, and they're getting to the back of William Roundy. This could get interesting. Ziggy Stardust will probably have an impact on who wins the race tonight from 15th place or something like that. And they are catching Carson Sherman too. So things could really get interesting here. They are going to catch Carson Sherman very soon. As you see Carson Sherman in frame. Sherman will block the 24 car. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sherman not being good lapper. Scarborough tries to dive to the outside, but it still looks like he'll dive to the outside, pick up his teammate. William Roundy will remain in the lead. But he's got Chris right behind him. Scarborough has no help out there on the outside. That's not good for Jake Scarborough. Scarborough has had a great car tonight. He's looking to get a win. It's like he might have to settle for a 5th or something like that. Back at the front, Chris and River are trying to catch William Roundy. As we're coming to the white flag, actually. And the white flag is in the air. We got 1 lap to go here at Daytona. William Roundy has the lead. River dives to the inside of Chris. Ooh, that's not going to help River and Chris, as Max Max just left pit road. Whoa, there's cars on pit road. That could be something. I've seen teams pit on the last lap of Daytona here. That could be an issue. I don't think it will be, but it could be. Will they have to pit? I don't think so. But that is something to keep in mind. William Roundy coming into turn 3 for the final time. Roundy, who's not having a very good season in the main series, will start his Classic Series season off right. William Roundy is going to win here at Daytona. Interesting first race there. As it was started off pretty boring, but got exciting toward the end. Reese Elders will pick up a 2nd. River, who doesn't have a ride, by the way, was 3rd. Chris was 4th. Jake Scarborough 5th. Tough break for the 2 cars that dominated tonight. They'll have to settle for 4th and 5th place finishes. But, no, that's not true. Carson Sherman was a lap down, Max was a lap down, Turtle was a lap down. Rafa Hen will pick up a 6th. He doesn't have a ride either. Angel Guzman will pick up a 7th. And then there's Nick. He gets a top 10 at his first career start. Good run by Nick. There's the 22. Slumpnar, season 1 champion, will pick up a 9th. 8 was a lap down. 16 was slow as hell. He was 2 laps down. Never made an impact. The 3 was 10th. And the 3 of... Who's the 3? Suave running out the top 10. Anyway. We had a good race tonight, y'all. A very good race. The next race will be at... Couldn't tell you. I could not tell you where the next race is. But wherever that may be, I will see y'all there. Bye, y'all.